From exploring the majestic Atomium to taking a scenic canal ride at the artistic Bruges to tasting the authentic Belgian food including mole, fritters and delicious Belgian waffles and a hot chocolate drink, and then riding to the picturesque city of Dinant, here is all what we saw on a 3-day trip to Belgium last year. We reached Brussels around 9:15 in the morning, and after parking our car at a paid parking nearby, we first headed to the iconic Atomium, which as you may know is an atomic model structure consisting of 9 aluminium coated giant steel spheres, and this was built in 1958 for the World Exhibition held in Brussels. So we had booked the tickets online to skip long queues there and opted for their first entry. Initially, they take you to the topmost sphere with the elevator in order to enjoy a panoramic view at the top. Then you can use the escalators in order to enter into several other accessible spheres wherein you can find an exhibition of the history of Atomium. And also enjoy the spectacular light show. This is truly the best part about the whole tour. Then at the ground floor you can also find a souvenir shop, and one thing that I wanted to say, in case if you're traveling with small kids, understand that strollers will not be allowed inside. So definitely this attraction, constructed to indicate the peaceful use of atomic energy for scientific purposes, is that one thing that one should not miss to see in Belgium. Included in the ticket to Atomium tour is also a visit to the Design Museum, which is located nearby the Atomium, which is a museum dedicated to the design of the 20th century and today. So this was not so interesting for us though, maybe it differs from person to person. By then it was getting late for lunch and we visited a nearby restaurant. So we did not find authentic Belgian food in the menu, but still it offered some seafood. So we ordered dishes with squid, shrimps and then sausages, and also some potato fries for the kids. Of course, fries are very popular in Belgium. The food was good. Next we went to Mini Europe, which was something that I was personally looking forward to see. We took a combined ticket to Atomium and Mini Europe, which cost around €32 per person. So Mini Europe is simply all of Europe created as miniature models. This park is both entertaining and educational and will let you know about the 27 member countries of European Union and United Kingdom, about their history, architecture and culture. It is simply mind-blowing and sure to entertain kids. By then it was evening and we headed to our cozy hotel room in Aalst. After resting there for some time, we then went out to have our dinner and arrived at this posh restaurant. We ordered fresh fruit juice and they offered a very yummy Belgian soup and bread as complimentary, and as main course we ordered beef steak with a very yummy sauce and grilled lamb served with mashed potatoes and also fries. So the taste was really so good, definitely worth the price. The meat was so yummy, I should say. And that ends our day 1 in Belgium. Next day around 10 o'clock we reached Bruges, and after parking our car at a paid parking we headed to this place where there are canal tour rides offered by different companies. I'll provide the address of the same in the description box. For us, the canal tour for an adult cost 15 euros and for kid cost 9 euros. The whole ride was quite relaxing and you can enjoy the beauty of Bruges, for sure a fairy tale European city. During your tour you can also find beautiful swans accompanying you that are cared for by the city. Next, we thought of exploring the capital city of Belgium, that is Brussels. We first arrived at the Grand Place or Grote Markt as it's called here, which is the loud city center. We will mention the address of all the paid parking houses that we used in the description box. Maybe it will be informative for people arriving there by car. So we first headed to have our lunch at a restaurant at the Grand Place itself, where we get authentic Belgian food. It was super crowded. We had to wait a long time to get a table, but it was worth the wait. Firstly, we ordered juice and they offered bread as complimentary. I was waiting to try this famous Belgian cuisine called moule or mussels with garlic. Without lot of spices added to it, you can feel the real taste of mussels and I definitely loved it. Next, what we ordered is another authentic Belgian dish called Ghent style water soy. It is nothing but chicken stew. So it had a plain taste, just that if you love to have chicken without much spices, then you will like this. But I'm definitely not a fan of this dish. After a good meal, we headed to this place called the Royal Gallery of St. Hubert, a building with glass roof. It is pretty hard to find this place, but we finally arrived here. There are many cafes, chocolate shops to try waffles and chocolates and spend your time. There are also many jewelry and bag shops. We also got some authentic Belgian chocolates at the shop and tried their famous hot chocolate drink. It was so good to try, especially when it's cold outside. It's so refreshing. Next up, again we went to the streets of Brussels to try another sought after dessert in Belgium, the Belgian waffles. We ordered one topped with strawberry and hot chocolate and another topped with strawberry and whipped cream. Both tasted so good. I really felt like trying this again while editing this video. The waffles were crunchy from outside and very soft inside. A must try, I would say. Later on, we headed back to our hotel and then headed to a nearby restaurant, mainly to try Belgian fritter. So that was our dinner too. Our next day's trip was one to this picturesque city of Dinant, which is definitely a natural wonder in order to escape the loud city view. This place resides on the banks of Meuse River and backed by steep cliffs. So the main attraction here is a centuries-old citadel on the top of rocks, which is now a museum, and below it is the Notre Dame Church of Dinant. So it is such an amazing view to watch this church as if it is attached to the rocks. So we took some time to explore the church first, where the entry was free. All the churches in Europe are simply so artistic and very beautiful from inside. Then we took tickets to a cable car ride to reach the citadel. You can also climb the steps instead, but there are around 400 steps. This is a viewpoint from the top, and nearby there is a park for kids to play and also a cafe, and then you can proceed to explore the museum. This museum gives you an insight into the history of Dinant, all about the war and so on. I personally feel very disturbed when walking through all this, but yes, that's how history was. After that, we walked along this bridge over the Meuse River, took some pictures and started our return journey to Frankfurt. Also, we had our lunch at a Turkish restaurant, which has always been our favorite right from day one we arrived in Germany. I ordered Turkish panini for a change, and it was so yummy and filling. And that ends our memorable trip to Belgium. Hope you all found this video both entertaining and informative. So if you have any doubts about anything, please feel free to comment down below, and also like this video if this video helped you in any way. So until we meet in the next video, it's bye from me.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, top. Allumage des Vulcains. Allumage des EAP, décollage.